Chat happens. Yo, it's Chris. Winky head. Thomas, I didn't break it. I don't know what happened when I first tried it. I didn't have no chat, so I just redid it and chat came up. So I got chat now. Flying trucker. How's everybody? Four Wing. David, how are you? Hey, I flew the Tyro 99 today. Nitchy. I haven't heard from the t-shirt guy today. I was hoping to hear from him. I saw that, Thomas. Chat happens. How you doing, Chris? Yes, I fly with the QX7. No, let me ask, can you guys hear me okay? Is my audio coming through? Let me know. Sweet. You doing all right, Chris? Yeah, I haven't had much time to fly this, weather and work, and I just lost my chat. What the heck? There it is. So I took it out today. DW, what's happening, brother? I just did a line of sight and a hover test for 3 or 4 minutes, just kind of get the feel for it. And I think I'm gonna like it. It didn't smoke. I think it'll be all right. Dano, these are my work glasses. I can't read the chat without them, Dano. I'm doing good, DW. Good to see you in here. So I need to do a more thorough, in-depth FPV flight, but as soon as I get a chance, I will. But for all intents and purposes, it flew, it hovered. There's a little wandering in it, but I'll try and go in beta flight, see if I can figure that out. So I'm hoping for $100 investment. It'd be worth it. Yeah, I see you've been busy, DW. It's not bad for a kit, $100 kit, DW. My soldering wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. There's not a lot of soldering to do to it. Solder the motors to the ESC and solder your XT60, and then whatever you have to do for your receiver. So it's minimal. Yeah, $100 bill for this, and it flies. I figured this for $100, it'd be a good basher to learn acro. That's the real reason. And if it works out, I may get another one. So when one's down, I got another one to fly. That's my reasoning, anyhow. Well, I will tell you this. There have been several videos where people say that ESCs burn up easy on these, but it hasn't been widespread, but I've seen a couple of them. That's right, one dead president. Dano, how are you? You doing all right, bud? I know you'll be up and getting your videos back up. I know you will. Now, Dan, there's another kit similar to this on GearBest, the Tero, Tero Q215, and it's supposed to be better components, better frame, better. It's supposed to be better everything. I don't know, and it's like 112 with no receiver, so I may be getting that too. I don't know. Well, these motors and props are geared towards beginner flyers. You can run, I think you can go up to 5S on these, but the KV is really 2150 KV, 2206, 2150. So I think they kind of put this kit out geared towards beginner builders and beginner flyers. Now I did a couple punch outs today with it, and my XJB 145 puts this thing to shame. I mean, I'm still scared of the XJB. For $100, it ain't bad. I hear you, Dano. Oh, I'm sure it will. I'll put a 4S on it at some time. Now, that XJB 145, Kev FPB, man, I punched that thing, and I swear it was 5 or 6 seconds before it came down. I could barely see it, and I hit that throttle. It was just gone like a rocket, man. Lewis LPRCs, how are you? Michael McReynolds, how are you, bud? I got off work early today and just kind of bored. Thought I'd go online. Raymond, how are you? 3 Dans in one chat. Chris, did you ever get anything figured out on your Phantom? Is it just done with? Kev, you liking that Spark? I bet you are. I knew you'd go back to a camera bird, bud. I knew it. Thank you for coming in, DW. Appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. Indigo Rhino, what's going on, man? Luis. All right. Thank you for coming in. Good troll. Oh, what a drag, Chris. Man, I've been lucky with my P3S. It hasn't given me no trouble. And if you watch that last video, that camera's still spot on. Now that Spark you get about 10 minutes, 12 minutes flight time with that, Kev. Fly high. I hear you, trucker. I love my P3S. If anything would happen to it, I doubt I would upgrade to a P4. I'd just go get another P3S. I mean, I love that thing. Thomas, if you're at work, shouldn't you be working? Ryan, I know. Well, sell it. Put that money towards racing. You got a camera bird. You don't need the Spark. Hey, Dano, is your racer, is it flyable? Or are you waiting on, you got to do something to it, FC or something? You're at work too, Lewis? Sell it, Ryan. You know you want to be in racers. You got the P4, that's all you need, and your racers, you're good to go. VTX. Well, those are cheap. You can get a VTX for $20, can't you? Is it external or is it on the board? I hear you, Thomas. You're in the truck but not working. You got your hours in for the day, trucker? You got a whole stack to install? And I know Chris MD95 told me when he started building, he got the building fever. Now that I've put this one together, I'm not going to call it a build because it's kind of more of an assembly. I have all the parts to build one from scratch, but man, I kind of like that. I want to do it again. I want to put another one together. I'll probably get another kit, and then after I get another kit and put it together, I'll do that one that I have all the parts for and go from scratch. It's going to be more labor intensive. All right, Kev, no problem. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Dan, no, it really wasn't hard. A lot of it's plug and play. The camera plugs into play, plugs and plays. The VTX plug and plays. The receiver plug and plays. All you have to do is solder your motors and the XT60, and that's about it. And then just assemble it all. I know, I do too. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. You know, I'm going to do another kit and then get that under my belt, and then I'll go put that other one together. I got everything for it, so I might as well. But that might be through the winter. But that'll be labor intensive because I have to solder everything onto that board. Everything. That's it. Solder 12 motor wires and 2 XT60 wires. But I did have to do a little bit of soldering on my receiver on one end, but it just plugs into the board. All right, Raymond. Dano, thank you. Appreciate it, bud. Take care. I'll get hold of you one of these evenings. I'll call you. We'll talk for a little bit. I should have done that already. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that comes with the XT60 already on the board. I heard the motors are better. It's got the silicone wires. The frame's supposed to be better. The camera's supposed to be better. I mean, everything's supposed. The flight controller's supposed to be better. Everything's supposed to be better about the Taro. So I'm probably gonna get it. I mean, $112. I mean, why not? All right, trucker, be safe out there. You ever come down I-44, mile marker 162, give me a call. I'll come meet you. Well, Ryan, I was looking at you've heard of AliExpress website. I've dealt with them in the past. It's been a while, but they had it on there, the same price, but I didn't see anything on there about delay shipping. I'm going to go back and check it out again because that's over a month from GearBest, but maybe this AliExpress has it and can get it out. I didn't see nothing about October shipping. So I might go check that out tonight, and if it's not, I may order one soon. Welcome back, Raymond. You're going to St. James? Crap, that's not far from me. And I got the day off tomorrow. All right, Michael. Thank you very much, brother, for coming in. Appreciate it. Quitting time. I bet you're happy. Yeah, I figured you was. 15 people in chat. That ain't too shabby for old drone pool. I'm sure I could find it. 189. St. James is that far from Rolla? I'll have to look on the map. Is St. James north of Rolla, towards St. Louis more? I bet it is. Raymond, it's probably going to be the Taro, the Q215, the one that's on GearBest for $112. You'll be there after 1? Okay. Sup, Mikey? The Drone Ranger. That's pretty good, the Drone Ranger. I believe so, Raymond, yes. Q215. I'm doing all right, man. How about yourself? Steve Carpenter, hello. Just kind of chilling, relaxing. I need to be, I got so much crap I need to be doing, but I'm here. Oh, the distribution center in St. James. Okay. Still kicking here. Are you related to the drone dog? Just asking. Ryan, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. You know, if you sell that Spark, you can get you a good set of goggles. If I don't, oh no, you got good goggles. But you'll be able to use that money towards something else, towards your racing fleet. It'd be cool to meet up with you, Flying Trucker. My email is in under the About Me tab on my page, YouTube page. We can exchange numbers or something if you want. And I can try and get up there tomorrow. We don't have to fly or nothing. We can just get something to eat, some coffee, and talk. And it's been cloudy here, not real windy, but it's been misty most of the day here. One way or the other, Mike, we are. Ham, Blades, what's up? Thanks for coming in. No problem, trucker. Be safe out there. Pouring rain in Chattanooga. It's been wanting to here, but it hasn't. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow. So I'm glad I got that Taro or Tyro in the air a little bit today. Check it out. Kirk Mayberry, what's up, brother? Thanks for popping in. Kirk, I don't know when the last time you was on that channel, but I put this little kit together, 210 frame. Um, it's just beginner grade quality as soon as I can. This is the Tyro 99. It's just a beginner kit, beginner quad. It's nothing fancy, but it was my first build, and I had fun putting it together. So, oh, Kirk, let me ask you, how long have you been flying FPV? How long has it taken you to get your skills to where they're at? Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris Sullivan's here. Yeah. Well, these motors are geared towards beginning flyers. They're not real big motors. They're I mean, what are they? They're 2206, 2150 kV. It looks nice, Mike, but does it fly nice? I mean, it did a good hover test today. I did some punch outs, but the punch outs weren't extremely powerful, which I think that's what they made this for beginners. Hey, Brian, True Drone Reviews. What's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm liking that Jamie drone, Brian. Almost 3 years, yeah. I know you work for DJI. And Kirk, I gotta tell you, man, some of your videos, they're just off the hook. I can't believe some of the stuff you pull off. Awesome, man. I got a lot of practice ahead of me. Good grief. I bet that would be a cool job, though, working on drones every day. But probably like most things, it does probably get tedious after a while. Yeah. How many quads have you crashed and you had to rebuild pretty much the whole quad? Quite a few. Kirk's channel is just Kirk Mayberry, him. Yeah, it's awfully good footage. Yeah, he's got it going on. Mr. Crowley in the house. That was a good interview the other night, Sean. I enjoyed it very much. Val does a good job. She takes those interviews seriously. Oh, I'll tell you another FPV channel I like is VER space capital JAN Verjan FPV. That guy goes to some cool places to fly, and yeah, he does a lot of long range stuff too. It's pretty cool. It is, Thomas. It's lousy. Oh, because of the frame rate. I think Brian said something about it's only like 25 frames per second on the K. Uh, Hash info. What's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. Welcome to Monday Mayhem. I did a little bit, Sean. The weather hasn't been the greatest, but I took the Tyro 99 up and I just did like a line of sight hover test just to make everything, make sure everything was cool. So now I know I can go out and put the goggles on and fly it. Okay, trucker, I'll check after the stream. I'll go in. Well, I can check on my phone. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can do. That'd be cool. Thanks, Hash. Appreciate it. Raymond, it did okay. I mean, I didn't push it. I just kind of it flew. I mean, the real test would probably be putting on the goggles and just sending it and see how it does. I am going to go in beta flight and change my rates down to what Chris has his set on and try that first. See you later, trucker. Be safe. Yes, I'm in the U.S., Hash. USA. It's not bad, Brian. It's cloudy. It's been cloudy all day. It was misty and drizzly this morning. It's kind of settle down. I think we're supposed to have more of a chance of rain tomorrow. But right now it's not bad. It's cloudy, but the Tyro looks pretty good, but there's been rumors and videos where the ESCs are cheap and they burn up quick, so I don't know. We'll see. If it does, I'll just upgrade the stack, put a better stack in, and still fly it. But it didn't smoke or anything when I was flying it today, so looks like it's starting to drizzle right now. Does that stuff really work, Kirk? I heard it does. Chris does it too. Yeah, take your time. Hey, wifey, I see you too. Mrs. Drone Pool is in the house. Be careful what you say. Nikos, how are you? I don't know why you can't hear. Everyone else can. Make sure your media on your phone isn't muted. Shannon, Haley's crazy daddy. Bob Biker, what's going on? Hey Kirk, do you get out of the city and fly a lot? Do you have countryside where you can go and do some flying out there? Oh, helicopter, you're moving up. Moving on up. Cool. I flew the Tyro today, copter, Justin, just a little bit, hover test, line of sight, just to make sure it was flyable. So, drone rednecks in the house. What's going on? Brother Ed, what's going on? Seriously, hun, you had to say that. You're gonna embarrass me in front of all these guys. Oh, my wife, you gotta love her. Stop it. On the edge of Houston, okay. I know, right, Hash? Yeah, you got to see all the stuff she's been bringing home, Brian. We got a garage full of crap again. I don't know. Your old lady does that too, Copter. You took a nap, Ed. Dang you! I love naps. Oh, I do. Last winter, I didn't really get very much winter footage. I'm going to try and do that this year with the Ghost drone. No, not really. Brian, I went and looked at a job, submitted a bid. I didn't really do much work today. I know it's hard. You get our age, Ed, you just want to sleep some more. Why does my chat keep popping out? What's up, MU? Free music. Oh, I hear you, Randy. Thank you for coming in, MU. Appreciate it. New rates and PIDs? You got it rough. Oh, what a drag, Bob. 70 miles? Oh, man, that sucks. Do you know what the problem is? You didn't miss this one, Shannon. Stinking Jack keeps popping in and out. Oh, is the fuel pump in the tank or is it on the block? Is it an old truck or a newer truck? Hopefully, if it's in the tank, you got to drop the tank and all that crap. And those things aren't cheap either. Not for the new ones. I hate car trouble. I hate it with a passion. Oh crap. 30 gallons of fuel. Oh man. That's not gonna be fun, Bob. Sorry, man. Oh, a drag. Yeah. Hey Thomas, how you liking your new ride? Your wife like it? That's probably all that matters as long as she likes it. Hose all through the bed of the truck. Well, that's an idea, I guess. If you can get it on the first try. When are you gonna start have you flown it yet, Justin? Yeah, I know, Raymond, when everything was easy right there. I had an old Ford pickup with a slant six. I could sit right inside there and do whatever I wanted. Uh-oh, Thomas. I'm not gonna ask why. It's probably best if I don't know. Oh. Well, let her drive that and you drive hers. About the 5 speed. Okay, Justin. Man, Kirk, my main trouble when I'm flying these racers FPV. Now, I have not flipped the switch to acro yet. I'm still in horizon mode, and I only got a couple flights of horizon mode. But I have throttle control issues and landing issues getting it to slow down to land. It's like a controlled crash more than it is a land. I guess it just comes with practice. Semper Fly. Ed. I'm sure it does. Well, I'll tell you what happened, Kirk. The first time I flipped it in horizon mode, I thought horizon mode was going to be exactly like angle mode, but with the ability to do flips. And when I took off, I realized right away it was nothing like angle mode. And so I know I just need to flip the switch and do it. There's less movement in acro. I really need to figure out a lot of stuff in beta flight, setting my endpoints and just getting everything, get my rates where they need to be. I'm not worried about PIDs yet. I want to get all this other stuff figured out. Kirk, are you a thumber or a pincher? Someone told me today that I need to learn to pinch and not fly with my thumbs. Valley girl, how are you? Nice to see you today. I can't pinch either. The rates are, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I haven't adjusted any rates yet. I'm going to go do that. Well, the pinching just seems, I don't know, it just seems unnatural to me. When I first started flying drones, I started thumbing, and that's what felt right. I know I see these guys pinching. Okay. Yeah, I'm more comfortable with my thumbs. Brother Ray, what's going on? How are you up there in Canada? Really, Kirk? Okay. So I guess this it's whatever you feel comfortable with, more or less. That's kind of what I thought. Alex, what's going on? Greetings from Russia. Good to have you. Yeah, drone redneck. I haven't. I can't do it. I just can't. Ron's dad is in here. I didn't see him. What's up, 4x4? How are you? All right, Thomas. Thanks for popping in. Probably see you later on tonight. Most of the time, the rates are low and you have no control. I'm gonna go watch Blue Falcon's video again, just kind of get a refresher course, and then I'll go check out Chris's settings for his. It said it really helped him. Ed said it helped him. Baduga said it helped him. Batman was at 100%. How far did you drop it down, Ed? To what Chris had it at? Thank you for coming in, Sean. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I haven't touched my rates in anything that I got, and I need to. I'm just trying to figure out the setup process, getting my S bus and the TAER and all that stuff set, and then go on to the next step and learn it. I need to get my endpoints all figured out. It just takes time, and the more you do it, you know. Oh, I guess I need to, say something that, if you see somebody in here you want to support them. This isn't really a sub for sub thing, but if you see somebody you haven't supported, check them out. Canadian Drone Hub. Hey, Roger. Good afternoon. How are you? What is KISS exactly compared to? Is it like a beta flight thing but just different? Are you flying today, Roger, at all? Kim flying? Anything? Oh, okay. Oh, Kirk, I got this other build I'm gonna do, and I don't know much about this FC. Oh crap! What? Kiss runs on Kiss. Okay. Kim flew the Ghost today. Ozzy Mark's here. Hey, Ozzy Mark, how are you? Brian. Yeah, it said I had a connection issue. I don't know why. Is it all right now? Is it on my end? Because I'm not seeing anything on my end saying having any issues. All right, thanks, Val. YouTube, Randy. YouTube. All right, Ray, thanks. All right. Well, there's no one else here running any Wi-Fi. I'm here by myself. Oh, I could go turn. I think the TV's connected to the Wi-Fi. I could go turn that off. Chat among yourselves. I'll be right back. All right. All right, I couldn't wait any longer. You know what time it is? Java. It's the last one in the fridge. Dang it, I was trying to save it. Good, Val. Really clear. Well, thanks, Val. My wife likes plants. She has a plant addiction. TV, wife, and me on Wi-Fi. Does not compute. Hey, Luke. What's going on? We've got Luke Skywalker in the house. Now all we need is Han Solo and Darth Vader. And Chewie. Plumhead, what's going on, brother? No kidding, Mark. I'm not out yet, Ray. Gotta finish this one. And Yoda. Yoda's cool. Well, someone told me to go back and watch your videos over and over so you can pick something that you can focus on that you see that you need to work on. So I understand that. Plummet just got home from work. Oh. Hey, Plummet. Tested this today. Just a little line of sight and hover test, but she flew. Me too, Plummet. Me too. That was a kit that I put together. Just $100 kit. Justin, you got it bad, man. You got it real bad. Thank you, Brother Ray. This is my first one. Well, that's good to hear, Mark. I don't know what happened. Kev, you're back. I got footage of it. I'll try and get it edited tonight and have it posted in the morning. He wants all of the quads, all of them. Crap, well, I don't. It's not doing it here, guys. What's up, JRP? How are you? I do think I'm gonna order that other kit off GearBest though for 112 bucks. Kev, did you rip anything today? Oh, Justin, you're gonna have an arsenal. Check it out, Mark. Yeah, try and take some footage and post it. Show us. I'll watch that. She wants to stay flying. I didn't know your wife was flying. If he got rid of that monitor, Kevin, I don't know. I'd like to have it too, but I wasn't going to give up any of my racing drones in a trade. 3 batteries every day. What's up, crazy? Eric in the house. You going to get the GoPro 7, Justin? Well, I think he would have jumped on that, Kevin. That's what he's wanting. Yeah, 3 packs a day every day. That's what you got to do. And man, I don't have the time to do that all the time. I know you got to fly to get smooth, get that flow. I know. Slow and smooth. I like those slow and smooth flowing flights. I really do. Yeah, I understand, Kirk. Yeah, Plummet. You're smooth, Plummet. Roger, are you still in here? What's Kim doing on the computer? Oh, come on, Kev. You've come a long way from last winter, man. Because I watched your first build into where you're at now. You've come a long way, man. Roger's still in this. All right, Roger. I didn't see you for a while. I didn't know if you are still here. Uh-oh, Eric's coming to the dark side. Ray's getting into trees now. Yeah, Kev, I remember when you were out in the snow doing your very first hover test and of that very first build. And now look how you rip, Brent. You've come a long way, man. I'm proud of you. She's gonna start flying, Shannon? Do you got a quad that she can fly? Yeah, I remember that. I think you were talking about your fingers getting cold. Yeah, what's up with trees and drones? Why do trees like them? They just reach out and grab them. I would go get mine out of a tree a while back. You fly out of your truck. Do you have any interference with your TX and your receiver with the metal around your TX or anything? Yeah, you got a lot of wires around your house, Eric. You're gonna have to be crazy or careful when you put on those goggles. I was wondering about that. I'll probably just take my camera birds out in the wintertime if it's snow and freezing cold. Probably a good idea, Eric. At least till you get comfortable. I got a lot of wires in back of my house, and I'm comfortable flying the toys with goggles on, but anything with these brushless motors, not too much. Way less fail safes. You made it back, Mr. Crowley. Brian's still here. Plummet, where are you at? Where are you from? Ray, I haven't flown it in a while. I probably haven't flown it since that last video I made for you. I got so many drones now that I'm not even flying. Oh, Michigan. Okay, you get some cold winters up there. Dang. The Easy Lake video. Oh, you haven't or have had a chance. That was a I enjoyed that one. That turned out actually pretty nice. Hey, Charlene, what's going on? So you like that lake, Charlene? There's some monsters in that lake. There's some big catfish too. Big catfish by the dam. Roger, I went to work just to look at a job. I really didn't do any work today. I went and flew the Tyro for a little bit and looked at a job and came home. Thank you for coming in, Charlene. I appreciate it very much. Oh no, you got to take the wife shopping? Oh, all right. Be careful, Randy. Seriously, be careful. It could get ugly. Well, there's Brother Kim. How are you? I don't go live very often, Charlene. Just whenever I get a wild hair, I'll go on. Like today, it's nothing I do on a regular basis. Just every now and then. And I enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy it. Well, thanks, Kim. I appreciate that. I do my best. Why does my chat keep popping out? Hey, Kim and Roger, does your chat in the mornings ever just black out and you got to go move your mouse and it comes back? Oh, really, Eric? Yeah, I don't do them very often. There you go. It's all about the looks. No matter how you feel, as long as you look good, you got it going on. All right, Eric. Dang, I don't know why. And I noticed they've have it on other streams too, where the chat just pops out for some reason. Star Cop, what's going on? How are you, brother? I don't know what was going on this morning, Star Cop, but yeah, that internet was lagging bad this morning. Be nice to Roger Kim. Gotcha. MU still in the house. If you need free music for your videos, go check out MU's page. It's better than getting a strike. Window, Bama FPV, what's going on? Glad to have you. Thank you, Charlene, very much. I appreciate it, girl. You take care. I'll stop by and see you guys on your stream. If you guys haven't supported Bama FPV, go check out Wendell. He's got a good channel. He does. He needs some supporters. Sweet, Wendell. Good to hear. I'm glad. Raymond, you been flying anything? I haven't seen much come across my notifications. Is the ghost still down? And have you got your racer set up yet? Wendell's a good guy too. Kirk, that would be a great video. Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing that. Okay, I got you. Did you have to replace some motors on your Ghost? Okay, Shannon, I just got the notification. I'll check it. Oh, what happened, Kim? You get too far away and lose orientation? Or just signal or transmitter got weak? I figured you'd have a bunch more than that, Kirk. But if you don't need them, you fly what you're comfortable with and what you got and keep them tuned. You really don't need a whole lot, do you? Uh-oh, Kim. You're going to post it, aren't you? Mo, you're taking me shopping? Oh, really? I hate shopping, Mo. But I'll do it for you. Thanks for coming in. Go check out Just Having Fun's channel. Her channel's growing. What are you shopping for, Mo? Are you grocery shopping or pleasure shopping? You couldn't, Star Cop? Mrs. RC, hello, how are you? Kev wants to go shopping. I mean, I'll go drone shopping, quad shopping, hobby shopping. That's true, Kirk. That's true. When you don't crash, you only need one. Oh crap, Raymond. What wasn't right in beta flight? Do you know? Ah, Mo. Oh, that's right. I saw that on Facebook. Your dad. It's his birthday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Raymond. Dang. Don't let it get you discouraged. It's just part of the learning process. Once you get past the curve, you're going to love it. I'm serious. I'm still trying to get past the curve. It takes time. Don't get frustrated. You can do it. Wendell. How many quads do you have, Wendell? I got the link, Shannon. Thanks. I'll check it out. Sure will. Happy B Day, Mo's dad. But what was it on beta flight? What was the thing that you missed a step on? Do you know? You got to get them all going the right way. Now, when I put the tarot together, I had all motors going the same way. I had to reverse two motors, but I did that in BL Heli. It's easy. Just got to figure out which two it is and just hit reverse and save it, and you're good to go. Wendell, you don't even know for sure. 8, I believe. All right. Kevin, thank you very much, man. If you haven't checked out Kev's channel, go watch some vids of Kev FPV, please. He's up there in Maine. He's got that heavy East Coast accent. It's cool. Check him out. 71 today. Motors were good. Well, then it had to be something else that caused it to flip like that. What are you picking up for dinner, Mo? The 3D on beta flight didn't match up with what drone was doing. Now, You're running S bus, aren't you, Raymond? You got 2 for sale because you want to order more. Well, if I'm ever looking for a good drone, I'll probably call you or get hold of you somehow and see what you got available. Prop on upside down. Oh. Okay, so you figured it out. You just need to get your motor on there and then get it reset up with the okay. As long as you got it figured out, that's good. Brian, thank you very much, TDR, for coming in. Appreciate it. It is a learning curve. I mean, it is, Raymond. But once you do it for a while and you kind of get past the curve part, it'll be all. I mean, I'm still learning and I'm just scratching the surface. I haven't even flown acro yet. You gonna sell your Traxxas? You're getting into the racers pretty heavy, ain't you, Wendell? You're dang right, Mr. Crowley. Kirk does have skill. I've seen him pull off some moves I couldn't believe he pulled off. I might I might wrap this up around the bottom of the hour. See what's going on. Well, we got 19 people in here. I'm going to take your advice, Kirk. I'm just going to have to do it. I'm just going to have to do it. I hear you, Wendell. I can tell. You got the fever. Kirk, in your opinion, how important is sim time? I've heard sim time is good, but then I've heard sim isn't real enough like the real thing. Is does sim make a big difference? I know it does, Ed. I know. I know. It's harder. Stabilizing horizon is actually harder, Plummet. Okay, I do have Free Rider, FPV Free Rider loaded. I just haven't. Start out slow and hover for a pack. So don't even really try and fly, just kind of hover around. With goggles on? With the FPV goggles on? The quad fights you. All right. I've heard that too. Mark Baker, hello. How are you? Mark Baker, FPV. Thanks for coming in. As good as the Sims are, there's still probably nothing like real stick time, getting behind the sticks. Really, Wendell? And that won't happen in acro? Yeah, I know. It's easy moving. It's hard to stop. That's my issue with landing. Coming in for a landing, trying to get it to just softly land. It's like more of a controlled crash. Dynamo, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Dynamo's in the house. We've been talking a lot of FPV today, Dynamo. True. Okay, Wendell. If you move left, balance right at the same time. If you move left, okay, what do you mean by that? If you move left, balance right at the same angle. I'm glad you made it too, Dynamo. Flyer FPV, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Now, there's some new people some of you guys may not be familiar with. Go check them out. Mark Baker FPV, check him out. Flyer FPV, give him a look at, if you would. By flying in circles, you can learn how the two sticks work together. Now, let me say this too. I've flown a lot of quads FPV that were not racers, from toy grades to the Bug series, the Bug 6, the Bugs 3. So I have flown those. It's just the racers and the more power behind the racers and the acro, I haven't. If you go half stick left, it takes a half stick right to get level. Oh, to come back, to level back out. Okay. Well, I do realize in acro that when you make a move one way, you're going to have to come back in time the other way. You have to roll into your yaw. Okay. I'm just gonna have to put it in acro and just go for it. Just not worry about it, what happens. Just go for it. It's time. I've been putting it off. I mean, I have the Vortex 180. I've flown that maybe 10 times with goggles. And out of those 10 flights, 7 of them, 8 of them have been angle flights, and the last few were horizon mode. So I have not flown a racer in acro. And I only have like 10 flights with a racer, period. You don't know what your hands, it just happens. It's probably just, you've been doing it so long, it's just reflex. Your hands just know where to go. Muscle memory. I hear that's a big part of it, muscle memory. Thank you, Dynamo. Well, Raymond, but look at it this way. I'm not that far ahead of you. Come on. Embrace the dark side. Don't panic. In 5 minutes, you'll be fine. Oh, everyone's telling me this, but I'm so scared. Oh, you know who else has come a long way is Baduga. Baduga's coming around too with his acro. Use low angle because when you're starting out, you're not using a lot of pitch, so you need the camera lower and then higher up as you get more comfortable flying. Gotcha. I bet, Raymond. FPV's addictive, man. I knew what you meant. Yeah, I bet the cam angle really matters, for beginners when you're like me trying to land. Hey, D1, thanks for coming in, man. Chaos in the house. What's up? Thanks for popping in. I haven't heard from my shirt guy yet today. I'm going to call him tomorrow if I don't hear from him. I got a new shirts coming with the new. I redesigned the logo a little bit. Virgin, if I was talking about you earlier, I shouted you out, man. Dude, check out. You want to see some awesome FPV? Go to Virjan's page, Virgin FPV. You'll be amazed at it. It's very, very cool. So yeah, go check out Virgin FPV. You'll be glad you did. Thanks for coming in, man. So much. I just can't get over some of them places you get to fly, Virgin. Man, beautiful. I love the long range stuff. I just love it. Someday. Oh, Chad Ball is in the house. Chad, thanks, man. This was one of the first guys I reached out to when I started thinking about I was wanting to get into FPV, and I watched Chad fly. Just the flow, the slow, graceful flying Chad. Dude, you need to put up some more vids, man. I miss him. Chad Ball, go check him out. Good to see you, Chad. Awesome. All right, Sean, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Oh, I bet, Mark. I would love to try some of that long range, but I know nothing about that right yet. That'll come in time. Chad, I hate to ask you this because I don't know what happened, but do you still have the squirrel? Is everything cool with the squirrel? That's what someone else suggested too, Virjan. I'm gonna do that. You're all big eyed right now. Oh, and I need to ask a good question too. Okay, if I'm gonna really start hitting this and focus on the FPV and the racers, what's up, Sly Dad? Um, I'm just using box goggles right now. I want to get a good set of goggles. I'm not sure if Fat Sharks are overrated. I was thinking about Almway. I want to spend like $300. Can I get anything decent for 300? Really, Fat Sharks hands down? Oh. Now here's another thing. I have reading glasses. I put reading glasses inside my box goggles. So I need reading glasses for up close. Am I going to be able to fly with those okay? All right, I guess everyone's saying fat sharks. Anything with two screens. Okay, they make stuff. Yeah, I knew Amway did. No, they're working okay. I mean, I don't have an issue with them. They got DVR. As long as the VTX is good, they pick up. I got Pagoda and Patch on there. They're working. I just thought I needed to upgrade for, I don't know. I just thought I had to. So my box goggles are working. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay. Until I'm really to take a big step forward, then make the move. They're only $100 goggles. They're not fancy, but they do have DVR, and the battery lasts pretty good. I mean, I haven't had an issue. Chaos, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it very much. Brian, make it back in? Star Cop, somebody say food? Yes, I do. Are there the LS 800D? There's, I think several people just renamed the same set of goggles. Okay, Chad, I see that. 6,000 feet? Holy crap. They make you dizzy when you go crazy sticks. Hey, we got 21 people in here. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm down. $20, I'm out. All right. Later, Chaos. As soon as them shirts come in, I'll contact you. Let you know. Eachine EV 800D DVR goggles and upgraded the antennas. $150 total. I got a Pagoda on there, and then I have a Crazy Pony patch, and they seem to be doing okay. Really, I need to look into that at some point. Dynamo, you done get rid of your FPV stuff? You're not into it? Ah, thanks, Chad. I'm glad you got one. I really am. You deserve it too. All right, Kirk, hit me up and see where I'm at money wise. You tried to give it up? What, FPV? Chad? Is that what you were talking about? Or the shirt? Oh, yeah. True. I understand. That makes sense, Virgin. You can't. Why were you going to do that, Chad? But you decided against that, right? You're not going to give it up? Mark Baker wants to know if anybody uses the TBS antennas. It's like the mob. Yeah, they'll come looking for you. Like me. I wanted you back in the sky, man. When I first started watching FPV vids, yours was one of the first ones, and man, I kind of got hooked on it. Just watching your flow and how graceful and yeah. Kirk would use the AXII, AXI maybe. They're smaller. Start your small long range. Oh, I'd be interested in watching those. I'll be keeping up with those. Long range FPV intrigues me. X Light Radio. You get all loose up there. I know Kirk does too. I know. Gone over a mile and a half? Now, is that with a KISS setup, or you can't do that with just a regular XM Plus S Bus receiver, can you? Or has it got mainly to do with the antennas on your goggles? Or, man, that's a long way. – 800 milliwatt. Crossfire, okay. That's, yeah, I should have known. Now, is Crossfire a type of FC, or is it the software, Crossfire software, that enables it to do that? See, these are all things I don't know. Chad, thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate it. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, gotcha. Did you see seen the new module that FR Sky came out with? Supposed to be a lot cheaper. I don't know if it's as good. I guess it's still fairly new. Okay, that's what you were talking about, huh, Mark? It was good talking with you too, Chad. Thank you very much. Kirk, do you fly S bus at all? FR Sky? Yeah, or are you Spectrum guy? Man, we're having some deep FPV talks tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, Raymond, this is cool. Me too, Raymond. I'm trying to learn too. S bus. Yeah, I'm flying S bus Dynamo Spectrum. Is there anything special between Spectrum and Fly Sky and FR Sky that puts one above the other? I know Fly Sky's court towards the lower end. I see flying S bus. I see a lot of people flying Spectrum. Is it just a preference? I hear you, Wendell. The good troll? Hey, I didn't see the good troll sneak back in. He's being sneaky. Welcome, Baduga. S bus is FR Sky. Free Sky. Kim. You have the Fly Sky, so I think you're on iBus, if I'm right. Chaos, he sneaked back in too. I see ya. I fly S bus because my Taranis is FR Sky. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Welcome to Monday Mayhem. MD95, what's up? Dude, that little mini you're building looks pretty cool. Serial protocol. I know I set my quads up on TAER. Well, Kirk, if FR Sky is better, why you fly in Spectrum? Thank you, MU, for coming in. Not too bad. Just chilling with everybody here. Chris, we've had a lot of FBV discussion here tonight. We've had some great flyers in here giving us a lot of information. It's been awesome. Radio Link TX. See, I'm not even sure what Radio Link is. That's how green I am. Okay, I gotta get that caught up. Been on the bloody phone? Wondering where you'd been. Ice Bike, hey, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, Ed, there is. This has been a good chat, man. I've enjoyed it tonight. Kirk has put a lot of info out there. A lot of guys have. Burjan, Chaos. There's been a lot of them in here. Well, which is better, Mark? Using multiple wires or sending multiple signals down one wire? Oh, star cocktails, Tito's, and onion dip. S bus is faster. Okay, that's what I'm flying. Yeah, I don't know, Chaos. I'm still learning. There's so much to learn. Mark, thank you very much for all your input. I appreciate it, man. You're helping. Okay, Flyer FPV, thank you. If you don't have Flyer FPV, Mark Baker, go check them out. I recently subbed both these guys. I liked what I seen. Because the more I watch, I'm trying to learn just by watching. And when I see some awesome FPV footage, it just kind of inspires me. I need to go do it. Get off my butt. You're still learning after 6 years? Thank you, day one. Appreciate it, bro. Really do. If you haven't checked out Virjan FPV, go check his channel. Oh, that's hard work, I Spike. Cutting wood, I know. I've done. It's hard work. You taking off, MD? Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate it very much. Probably see you tonight here in a little while. About an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 10 minutes. You going on? Chris, 8 o'clock your time? Okay, gotcha. See you then. Okay, thank you, Crystal. Yep. Guys, if you're not doing nothing at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, see you over at Chris's channel, MD95, the Drone Network. Pork chops for dinner. Kirk, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for all your input, all your info. I appreciate it very much. You are a big part of this discussion. I thank you so much for coming in. Well, that's good, Thomas. I would hope not. Didn't do too bad. It does, doesn't it, Day One? I mean, oh, I just see some of the things these guys do. I think, man, I want to do that. But I'm not going to get there until I just get stick time, practice. And I'm self-employed, so running a business, and then it's just I don't always have the time I need to put into it. Wendell, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for all your input. Appreciate it, Wendell. Very, very much. Go check out Bama FPV if you haven't. I know. I Spike. I got shirts in Portugal, Canada, Australia. I think I might be sending one to Japan. I need to send one over to the UK. Paul Murray, howdy. That was a good chat with Kirk and Mark and FBB, Flyer FBB. Thank you guys for all your input. Brother John, what's going on? We've been talking FPV, FPV and more FPV. It's been a good string tonight. Dang. Thank you, Dynamo, for coming in. Hey, as soon as I get my shirts, I'll let you know and I'll send you a tracking number. I'm hoping this week. All right, Kirk, I'm going to take your advice. No problem, Thomas. Do what you got to do. Oh, that's all right, John. No, we've had a lot of guys in here with a lot of FPV knowledge sharing stuff. It's been good. I've enjoyed it very much. Two guys, Flyer FPV. You're from Portugal too. It's Beduga. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna be sending Louise a shirt too. I got it ordered already. All right, Kirk. We'll see ya. Thank you very much. Oh, we're up to 25 people. I don't know how many we've had in here, but that's cool. I can dig it. It has, Raymond. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. Brother Mars, what is going on here? There's my Australian drone pool support shirt guy. Mars has got a shirt and he lives in Australia. And then I sent one to Perth, West Oz. 36 likes, 38. I ain't going to complain. Yeah, day one. I think once I start hitting it hard, I got a lot of drones that are going to be going to someone because I'm not going to fly them anymore. Sly Dad, you're still in here. Nice to see you. Oh, okay. October 11th. Why does my chat keep blacking out? Well, of course, Thomas. I have to. It's drawing me in. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. What are you laughing at, Kim? You are too. You know you are. No, that's exactly right, Ed. Once you go down that path, ain't no turning back. I'm going to, Luis. I saw your video. I know. I'm going to. We've had a lot of discussion about that tonight. In the black hole. I can feel the force creeping up on me, slowly but surely. Luis, good troll. I did fly the Tyro today, just in case you were wondering. Just line of sight and hover test, but I did fly it. It flew. Star Cop is in the house. Sly Dad, Thomas, Paul Murray. Yeah, I try always fly. I have throttle control issues. That's my problem. That's another problem is throttle control issues. Oh no, I haven't even tried any tricks. That's the last thing on my mind. I just want to be able to fly first. Thank you, Virjan. Thank you. Okay, Ray. Hey, thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate it. There's a place for the toys. There is, but the more I focus on the racers, the sooner I'll get where I want to be. You feel me, brother Ed? You feeling it? I know. I seen. I'm probably gonna order the tarot too, Paduga. I know. I've been watching some videos on Expo. I'm gonna go back and revisit Blue Falcon Expo video and start setting that. All right, Ray. Thank you. A racing team. Okay. Between your FC and ESC and your PIDs, your smoothness can be helped with adjustments, especially using the D-Shop format on your ESCs. Okay. There's just so much to learn. I have three. I have the Vortex Immersion RC 180. I have the XJB 145. And then Virgin, I just put together this cheap $100 kit. This is a Tyro 99. It's nothing fancy. It's just a cheap basher to learn with. Um, Firmware, I'll have to look. You mean I'm running everything through Betaflight. I'm going to do that too, Louise. I think everything I have is F4. I haven't done anything with F3. Well, I've only did a hover test today and a little bit of line of sight. I haven't really. I have some other props to put on here. I have some 60/40s to bull nose. I hear these aren't the best props, so I don't know. I haven't really flown it long enough to really tell. And since I'm so new, I probably wouldn't know the difference anyhow. Be honest with you. Yeah, I got Betaflight on everything. And then, like I said, today I just flew this line of sight and did hover tests and make sure everything was good. So I'm ready to FPV it. Okay. Okay, Virgin. I might have some tri blades I can put on that. I didn't know that. Good. Thanks for the tip. Droner Jones here. Bull nose are good props. I got some to put on there. They're the same ones that they're doll props. They're the same ones I'm going to send Kim for his ghost. Oh, tri blades will help with the. Okay. Yeah, and I got some. I got some doll props down there. It won't look as pretty because the colors won't go, but I don't care about that. I just want to fly good. The props don't have enough pitch. Someone told me these motors, they're so low kV, they're 2206, 2150. Someone said that they are geared more towards the 5.6S batteries. But I think this was designed for beginner flyers and beginner builders. That's why the motors are the way they are. At least that's what I'm thinking. I haven't, Raymond, just because it kind of scares me, but I will soon. Tri blade's better for stunts. I just want to fly smooth for a while. Oh, okay, Flyer FPV. Thank you. Well, we've been going almost 2 hours. I said I was going to end this half an hour ago. We just kept going. Yeah, I did some punch outs today with it, and it's got enough power for me learning. Now I have that XJB 145, and that thing, you punch that, it's you can't even hardly see it, and it takes forever to come back down. It scares me a little bit. That's why I wanted something that was a little bit tamer that I could get used to flying, really. Oh, I'm gonna stick with 3S for a while, just till I get comfortable. I'm not gonna be plugging in no 5 or 6S battery. No. There you go, Raymond. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Ed. You know how bad I gotta go pee? Dang, I've been holding it for an hour. Oh, Raymond, you got 4S. I'm gonna stick with 3S for a little bit. I just want to get comfortable, get some flights under my belt before I go to 4S. I ain't worried about 4S right now. I just want to get the feel for it and start, before I get into that power. Yeah, tell me about it, John. This is the last one I have in the fridge, too. Difference in what, Raymond? Okay, Crystal, thank you very much. We'll see you later on. Oh, you mean the battery? 3S and 4S battery? Well, there's more punch with 4S. That's why I started with 3S. I want to wait till I get comfortable before I. So I haven't flown 4S, so I couldn't tell you. But I'm sure there is enough difference for me that I'm going to stick with 3S for a while. You'll get there, Droner Jones. The dark side will embrace you when you're ready. Another 4.2 volts. Star Cap. What is Oro? What's that mean? That's the attitude, Raymond. Jump in with both feet. Flyer FPV, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for all your input. Appreciate it. You're a big help. Thank you so much. Let's do this again. Have a good day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're from. Oh, he's in Portugal with Baduga. Okay. It would be worth it, Sly Dad, at least for a while. 12 p.m. there. Oh, so you're 6 hours ahead of me, Paduga. It's 6 p.m. where I'm at. After 6. We've been on over 2 hours. Well, I guess maybe we ought to just let everybody have an hour rest before Chris comes on. Collect your thoughts, your breath. Failure. Will you, Raymond? Oh, man. I'm expecting the old lady to pull up my wonderful wife to pull up anytime. All right, I got to. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, man. Oh, relief. Okay, we're down to 15. Lost a few. That's all right. So it is almost 10 after 6. 6:30, I'm going to end it. Unless, I don't know. I said that an hour ago. Oh, man. Talk about relief. I doubt it, Sly Dad, with work and everything. I had the day off today, so I kind of did it today. I mean, I've really enjoyed this stream tonight. I mean, for the ones that have been here through most of it, it's been a good stream, a lot of good FPV stuff. I really liked it. I left my whole laptop on the porch. Yeah, it's not bad. I know this is a small community. I know everyone around here. Chris, you're back, or have you been here the whole time? Dang mosquito flying around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I hate mosquitoes and flies. I know. Mars, that's the way it goes. I figured I'd come on for an hour. It's been over 2 hours already. I was going to end it a half hour ago, but we had all these FPV guys in here, and it just got very interesting. Thank you, Raymond. Yeah, it got very interesting with Kirk and these other FPV guys, Flyer FPV, Mark was here, Virgin FPV was here. There's just a lot of good FPV talk. Wendell, Bama FPV. It was awesome. You talking to me, John? Well, yeah, it's. Oh, thank you, Virgin. You're still here. Got a mosquito flying around my face. I'll probably just post the footage of the Tyro 99 that I tested today. Just hover test, line of sight. I did have my goggles recording, so I'll kind of look at the F. I haven't even checked it out yet. So I'll try and edit that tonight and have that up in the morning. And then hopefully tomorrow, if it's not raining, I'm going to go fly this thing somewhere. Okay, mosquito, you're starting to tick me off. Okay. Oh, get out of here. No, John. Should I ask? Dare I ask? Tell me. The music on my videos. I think I either played um, the Gin Blossoms with them on that video, or it was oh, Collective Soul. I remember you saying that a while back in a chat. I remember you saying the Four Non Blondes. Multitasking should be a fun quad to fly. Too cold there up north there, Roger, for the bugs. Now I got a fly bugging me. Good thing. Yeah, I'm going to end this here in about 15 minutes. We're down to 15 people anyhow. So, John, you like the Four Non Blondes? I like Blind Melon too. Buduga, you've really taken off with that FPV and the acro. That flight you did, you got some range with that flight you did this morning. Yeah, you got some good range with that flight this morning. And is that the Fly Sky setup you're using on that quad? Yeah, I know you're pushing. I know, Brian. These guys won't let me go. At least they let me go to the bathroom. I'll probably close down here 15 minutes. Well, I'm a product from the 60s, 70s. Listened to a lot of hair bands in the 80s. Then I had kids and I started listening to some of their music. And I like music, I like going to concerts. Viduga didn't crash, did he? It's called a hard landing, controlled hard landing. Why would you get busted if I haven't? 300 meters? Dang, that's almost 1,000 feet. You got a nice wide open spot to fly in, except if it drops, you got a lot of tall grass to go find it in. Oh, you put the crashes on your second video. Dang mosquitoes. I know. I had a video where I was in the car and it picked up the radio music, and they banned that video in Australia. It was AC/DC. So my friend over there in Australia couldn't watch it, but everyone else could. All the music that I use on my videos, I purchase. So I don't know if that's something, I don't know, but I'm not ever going to monetize. I've had a couple of videos that they would not allow me to post, but they didn't give me a copyright strike. They just said it's been blocked. So I changed the music and up it went. During live streams, really? The good troll got trolled. He's so happy. How were they, Mars? Was Sebastian Bach, was he kind of a jerk, or was he pretty cool during that? Because I've seen him throw some fits on YouTube. Oh, the one thing about that Tyro 99, it don't have a regular buzzer. I got to use the buzzer that's on the FC. Yeah, I figured Led Zepp would be one that would be blocked. Now, I've used some Judas Priest, and most of the songs I use are fine, but then I used this one song, and it was blocked in certain areas of the world, not everywhere. John. Did he? Mars, yeah. Man, he was a pretty boy back in the day, but I remember back in the 80s, all these bands, all these guys were so cool looking to all the chicks, and now they're our age and they don't even look the same, but they still have their long hair and they try and act cool, but them days are over. The 80s are gone, unfortunately. I loved the 80s. The 80s were fun. No, just the music part. I just went back and overlaid another track over the one I had and then re-uploaded it. So it wasn't that hard. I went through them, and to this day, sometimes I wonder how I made it through the 80s. Because there's probably a couple instances where I should not have made it through, but I did. Thank God. I saw a video where he jumped off stage and started pounding somebody for something. I think he may either got arrested or had some charges filed against him. He can be a hothead. I am using Pro Director or Director Pro 15. It's the free version that came with my computer, so I don't have all the options. If I pay money, I can unlock some of the other options. One thing I'm going to try tonight is the PIP, picture in picture. I have not ever done a video with that. I don't know if I can. So I'm going to try that. So the video would be me flying the Tyro 99, just testing it and hovering it with the FPV footage that the goggles were recording down in the lower corner. That's what I want to do. I don't know if I can make it happen. If not, I'll just have a little bit of both. Yeah, things are slowing down. We were on a roll for a while. All right, Droner Jones. Thank you very much. Queensryche. Oh, I haven't heard from them in a long time. Queensryche. Yeah, I remember them. See, some of the concerts I've been to, my very first rock and roll concert was ZZ Top. I've seen Journey, Def Leppard, Billy Squier, Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne. Never seen Warrant or David Lee Roth. I saw Motley Crue. They were touring with Ozzy. That was a wild show. And believe it or not, Billy Squier was a pretty good concert. He was very professional. All right, Baduga. Thank you for popping in, brother. Appreciate it very much. I know it's late for you. I'm going to be wrapping up here anyhow. Is she? ZZ Top. That was that was my first rock concert, and that was really the only true laser light show I went to. Well, when you're 16, 17, 18, a lot of people don't bother you then. At least didn't me. But now, as I'm older, I don't like a lot of crowds, to be honest with you. It'd have to be something good. Sly Dad, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to be wrapping up here pretty quick anyhow. 8 more minutes. If we make it that long. Really? Now, Joe Satriani's good. Now, I've seen some videos of Youngway Bongstein. Yeah, I've seen some videos of him playing. I've never seen him in person, though. Yanni, I don't know. Maybe if I was dragged to it, or someone put something in my drink and threw me in a car and I woke up there. I wouldn't mind seeing. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing the Eagles. I wouldn't mind seeing Fleetwood Mac, but Lindsey Buckingham's not touring with Fleetwood Mac on this one. They had a falling out, so it ain't worth going if he ain't there. Now, old Stevie Nicks back in the day. Ooh. But she ain't all that now. I mean, age does catch up with you no matter who you are. But back in the day, Hart too. Ann and Nancy Wilson back in the day. Yeah. Do you have pictures on your Facebook page of that, Mars? Because if you do, I'm going to go look at it. Do you? Stevie Nicks? Is that who you're talking about, John? Yeah. Well, he should be. I mean, he is technically Fleetwood Mac. I don't know what happened between them, but he's not touring with them. So yeah, it wouldn't be worth for me to go see him without him. And have you seen him how he plays the guitar? He finger picks everything. He finger picks, and he does all that. All right, Mars, I'm gonna go check him out, brother. You watch. I'm gonna leave some comments too. You're right, Brian. You're right. I agree, 100%. Kelly and Reynolds, YouTube. YT, hello. How are you? Thanks for coming in the stream. We're gonna be wrapping up here shortly. We've been on 2 hours and 20 minutes, a lot longer than I thought I was going to. So, Brian, is the Anna fee worth the money in your book? Have you had enough flight time with it to make that assessment? Okay, you would know. I do like the zoom on that thing. That is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Was that like about $800 drone, $799, something like that? TDR always has a lot coming out. $699, okay. We're down to 9 people. I was watching his Jamie drones and I saw that one come across the screen. I have to go back and watch the sound test. I did not actually sit and watch that. Iron Maiden. Now that is one band I never could get into. Was Iron Maiden. I remember that one album, Run for the Hills or something. That got pretty good. They did good with that one. Aw, DP. Either that or Two Drones. They're either that or they're just bored and don't have nothing else to do. I think I'm going to go put that footage in the computer and do some editing. Yeah, I was never a big Iron Maiden fan. I did like some Judas Priest. Screaming with Vengeance. I love that song. Oh, I know, Raymond. There's all kinds of stuff I could have been doing today besides live streaming. I got a garage I need to clean out. I got a project in the basement for some friends that I have to be working on. I'm not doing that. I could be doing something with drones downstairs. I got stuff to do. But no, I'm sitting here. But it's been fun. That hour or so we had with all those FPV guys, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Turbo Lover. Screaming for Vengeance, I like. Living After Midnight, that's a good one. Living After Midnight, rocking to the dawn. All right, I'm not gonna sing anymore. And I'm gone. I'm gone. Still got 9. Yes, I do remember Meatloaf. I can't carry a tune, Brian. I really can't. Just a tad, Kim. Just a tad. My mom told me she stayed up many a night praying for me. My mom's a good woman, though. Poor mom. I'll tell you some stories sometime, Kim. God bless mom. Yeah. She might be the reason I'm still here. Her praying for me. There's a couple of times that I maybe shouldn't be here, but the good Lord felt to keep me. They were, Ed. Very, very fun. She tried. Oh, Mama tried. Thank you, Brother Kim. Number of the beast. All right. I'm not into all that 666 number of the beast stuff. That's kind of why, because see, I kind of grew up in church and then all that satanic stuff. I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I never really did. I know it's a lot of it's just for show and shock value. I know that. But still, I kind of steered away from that. And I've never been a big Metallica fan either. A lot of people just rave and rave about Metallica. I've never really cared for Metallica. And now that I've gotten older, I can sit and listen to 70s folk music a lot. I can listen to that a lot. And then I still like the heavy 80s hair band music, you know. Then of course we got the 4 non-blondes. I can listen to them too. Collective Soul, I really like Collective Soul. I really like that new band that's out is Greta Van Fleet. They sound a lot like Led Zeppelin. I'm really liking them. Look them up on Google. Greta Van Fleet. Sorry, Kim, no Devo, no B-52s, no Flock of Seagulls, none of that crap. Good old rock and roll, Bob Seger. CCR, like CCR. I'm going to tell you something. My very first concert, it was, I ain't going to whip it good. It was not a rock concert, but it was, how many of you remember Dan Fogelberg? That was my very first concert. I was like 16. I went to this concert with these people from work, full of old people, but it was a good concert. I like Dan Fogelberg. That was a good concert. Every Christmas time, I listen to that song, Old Lang Syne. I like that song. Oh crap, I went over my time. I said I was going to stop it at 6:30. It's 6:32. Oh, well, I'm glad you stuck it out this long, Virjan. I didn't know you were still here. Thank you so much for all your input, all your help. It was a blast. I really thank you so much for all your information. I really do. You helped me. So thank you so much. I'll be tuning in for your next vid. I'm going to go back and watch some of your older ones that I haven't watched. Thank you so much. Jimmy Buffett. He's a pretty good drummer. Lars is. No, I appreciate it, Virgin. Really, thank you so much. All right, thank you, Roger. Yeah, I'm going to get off here too. Thank you for coming in and supporting the stream. Well, of course, Leonard Skinner. Of course. Okay, I got a rock trivia question. In the song Sweet Home Alabama, there's a line that says, Muscle Shoals has the Swampers. They've been known to pick a song or two, or a tune or two. What does that refer to? Does anybody know what Muscle Shoals is and what the Swampers are? I did too, John. Thank you for coming in, participating. I appreciate it. And we were down to 9. Now we're back up to 11. We're almost 2.5 hours in. Okay, Muscle Shoals is. I watched that one. They rolled off the steps. That was a short video. Muscle Shoals is a town in Alabama, and the Swampers are a what do you call them? They're a band that plays backup instruments for groups. Oh, they're like a house band. All they do is I'm kind of hard to put it into words. But they're talking out. The reason why I know because I watched a documentary on Muscle Shoals and the music history in that town. And these Swampers were the house band that played in this studio for all these famous artists. The Stones, Led Zeppelin used them, or not Led Zeppelin. Leonard Skinner used them, and a bunch of others. They played with a lot of big name bands back in the day. I got 41 likes. Sweet. That's cool. I'll take it. It is the largest in that county. I did not know that. And the Swampers was that house band that had in that music studio there in Muscle Shoals. That was a very good documentary. It's on Netflix if you're ever interested in it. It's good. I like watching a lot of documentaries from like the mid to late 60s and early 70s when I was really young and didn't know what was going on in the world. I like going back and seeing what was happening when I was 4 or 5 years, 6 years old. All the hippie stuff from Haight Ashbury, Greenwich Village, all that. I love watching all that stuff. I wonder if my wife's tried calling me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, she hasn't. Got two texts, though. Okay. Well, guys, Elvis is still the king. Elvis was my idol growing up. I had two idols growing up, Elvis and Jerry Lewis. Not Jerry Lee Lewis, Jerry Lewis. Martin and Lewis. Those two were my idols growing up. But Elvis, yeah. If there was when I was a kid, if there was an Elvis movie on, I was watching it. He was just cool. But now I go back and watch Elvis movies, and they just, I don't know, they're not the same as when you were a kid. Brian, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it very much. They had a Labor Day marathon of Elvis Presley. All right, John, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap this up. We're down to 9. We've been going 2.5. I only intended to go in an hour. The dronologist. All right, we're down to 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. I watched that a lot too when I was younger. Yeah. What's up, dronologist? I'm just getting ready to end this. We've been going 2.5 hours, and I'm going to take a little break before Chris comes on. Kim, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate your support, brother. Yeah, I think I'm going to say good night to everyone. My wife will be here any minute anyhow, so catch a nap. I had one earlier today for about an hour. Thank you, Raymond. Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit the end stream button. So, man, Bill, I wish you would have got here a little bit earlier. Mars, thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate it very much. That's okay, Palmetto. No problem. I'll do this again sometime. Don't know when. I never plan these. They're just spur of the moment things. All right, bye, Kim, Raymond. We'll see y'all. You have a good evening. Hope you guys can fly tomorrow. If not, soon. All right, this is Drone Pool. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sign out. All right. Later.